Megan, you ready? Hang on one second. Y'all ready? All right. Yeah, big win for us. Look, great crowd. Every time we play Monroe, you know it's going to be a great crowd. It was a beautiful night, and just extremely proud of our team. I thought some early clutch hitting, obviously the first inning. I'll give Sebastian Mexico a lot of credit. He come and saw me yesterday and, basically explained to me he can hit lefties, and he wanted that opportunity, and he got it tonight. I said, well, I'll put you in there tomorrow because we hadn't been playing him against lefties much. And, he goes two-run homer, and then he gets a big two-run single for us. So credit him when a young man has confidence in himself. And if you watched us play scrimmages in the fall or come and watched us in January, he has that capability. The wind was really howling in and out to left. I didn't think anybody would get a ball close to going out in right or center, and he cut through the wind. And he has that kind of power, and we need that bat in our lineup. And he had two huge hits for us tonight. Extremely proud of our pitchers. I think we had 13 strikeouts, 1 walk. I thought Cade Parker, another great start, quality start. He pitched pretty good at Oklahoma last week too. He's been really good for us in midweeks, and I thought Logan Forsythe was outstanding. Fastball was exploding tonight, and I know early on he hit the young man in the head, and he was kind of scattering the ball a little bit, but he gathered it. I thought his fastball was so good tonight, it was just kind of overpowering, with anybody, and that's all he had to do was throw it across the plate, and he did that. And we were going to make a move there at one point, and we stayed with him. He got a couple of punch outs, and he wanted that next inning. He asked for it and said he could take it, and it was good because we didn't have to use hooks. We didn't have to go deep in our bullpen. Luke Nichols was hot at one point in the game, didn't have to use him, and Connor Nation came in, and he was very, very efficient with his pitches in those 2 innings. So 13 over 1, K's over walks, clutch hitting. It was a good baseball game, and Monroe's got a good team, and we talked about it pregame. Every time we play them, it doesn't matter, records or whatever. It's going to be intense. All these guys know each other and went to high school together, and it's a big game. So we had a great crowd. Thank you to our crowd for coming out, and it was good to get this win. We're playing pretty good right now. Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. Look, I told the team, I said this on the show last night, and I told the team before the game, Landon Tompkins, who's in big league camp right now, he got his first major league strikeout yesterday, so we're proud of him. But I'll never forget 2 years ago, we're playing Arkansas. He threw 33 pitches. When I went to take him out of the game, I looked up on their board. It said 33 total pitches, 32 balls. I didn't realize it was that bad. And the following Tuesday, we started him, and he was lights out. So, Logan's one of those guys. Kreider and Nichols, they scuffled a little bit last week against Wichita. They need to get back out there, and that was good for Logan to get back on the mound and show what he could do. It's not good to sit them out, make them wait it out and think about that. So that was huge. Yeah, a little concerning there at the beginning because he was kind of all over the place, but he gathered it, and credit him. Again, he only think he threw about 3 or 4 off-speed pitches. He didn't have to, and he has that capability. He has. I said this when we signed Logan. It's the best power arm we've had since I've been the coach here. It's not even close, and he has that ability to throw fastballs. And when it's jumping like it was tonight, it's hard to catch up with. Yeah. Look, that's huge. You had 2 young men starting, eager for them, and Cade, both from Ouachita Parish, and Trey Halsey's in there. A lot of guys from North Louisiana, so it's huge. And I'm just so proud of Cade. A young man that just wanted an opportunity, and he's had a long journey to get here. It's been quite a story, and he just goes out and shoves the ball in the strike zone, and he was really good tonight. We needed a quality start. This past weekend was crazy. A lot of runs, a lot of walks. We had wind. I think we brought it back with us tonight. Cade was outstanding, and I couldn't be more proud of him. You talking about our offense or Sebastian? Yeah. Look, early on we struggled a little bit offensively, and a lot of guys have got a chance to play. And let's talk about Brody for a second. Brody Drost. I mean, there's a young man. Talk about a journey to get to where he is right now, and just wanted that opportunity. It seemed like every time I played him, it was against a lefty, and he just keeps working hard. He's been through a lot. He's finally healthy. He finally feels good. He's got new eyes. He got some stuff done to his eyes, and he's getting a run. I told him I'm going to give you a run, and he's making the most of it. He had a great weekend at Wichita, and obviously had inside the park tonight. Ball misplayed, and the beauty of Brody and all our guys is he never quit running. It looked like a fly ball to left field, and he was getting it out of the box. Garrison Berkeley hit a single up the middle at Wichita, and he ran into a double right in front of the guy. That's who we are. That's what we're about, and it's couldn't be more proud of those guys. And that's what we want to do. We want to pressure a defense, and if you make a mistake, we want to pounce. And you got to play hard to do that. And but yeah, Sebastian's a really good hitter. Like I said earlier, we need that bat in the lineup, and he's worked extremely hard. And it's good to see him. We expected him to hit a lot of homers for us this year, and he hadn't had one. And hopefully that'll get him going. And he has that ability. That's why he's here, to drive the ball in the gap and drive the ball out of the yard. And good to see him do that tonight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, number one, unselfish player, because he's a middle infielder and he's having to play third and first, and that's hard to do. You're asking a young man that probably never played those positions to play them, and I know he don't want to play first base. I mean, I get that. I appreciate him doing that for the team. Good hitter. He's a switch hitter. We knew he was a good hitter when we got him. Probably last year he didn't get enough at bats. We thought he'd play more, and he's just, look, our guys work extremely hard. I know everybody does. And when we were scuffling early, it's not from lack of work. Coach Wells does a great job. Our guys are in here every day. I hadn't worked with a hitting coach that's worked as hard as him ever in my career. I mean, these guys grind, they get after it. But Colton has just been, I know he had that little run where he scuffled a little, but he's been pretty solid, pretty consistent the entire year. And again, if we can get all 9 of them going and make our lineup a little longer, and there'll probably be some other guys get a run here. You're looking at a guy like Zeb Riddell. He hadn't played since South Alabama. We're trying to, we gave Brody a shot. Zeb's going to get back in there, I can assure you. And we got good hitters over there, and that's a good feeling as a coach. The thing I love the most, though, is I just said this on postgame with Mark, is if you're in our dugout, when we got to Wichita the other night, we had a 45-minute meeting on the field, and we told our guys, get it all out on the table, man. Because we're not playing like we should, like we're capable. A lot of guys said some stuff. And, our guys, since then, the energy has went to another level. They're really pulling for each other. I'm in the dugout now, so I can hear it all. And, I mean, they're pulling for their teammates. And when you get a team that does that and everybody's pulling in the same direction, you're hard to beat. And I think that's one reason you saw that tonight. Mm-hmm. It's huge. I mean, we've never had that since I've been here. Look, early on when we were struggling, I went to Coach Fouts and said, hey, we haven't had an arm like this. Maybe he needs to be starting. And credit him, too, that we're going to start you this year in the bullpen, and he had no problem with it. And, it's a great luxury to have, that you can go to a guy that when it's playing like it was tonight, and he's spinning it like he was tonight. I don't care who you're playing. It's hard to catch up with that kind of velocity, and it's playing up because it's spinning at such a high rate. So, yeah, it's good to have that there. And I thought tonight, different looks, Parker to Forsythe, and then to Nation as a hitter. That's really hard to get in the rhythm, because that's 3 guys that are totally different, and it worked in our favor tonight. Mm-hmm. Well, I think we're playing good. I think we're playing with confidence. Everybody's going to run to the internet, look at Sam Houston's record, and it is not good. They've played an unbelievable schedule. They played a tough schedule. I've competed against those guys for years. I know their coaches. That's a tough team. They're really good. Don't let that fool you. I think every year you have 3 opening days during the season. You got opening day, then you have opening day of conference, and I don't care what anybody says, it's different. It feels different. And then if you get to postseason, you have another opening day. And we're looking forward to getting into conference play, and I think we're playing. I think if anybody follows us, we're playing our best baseball right now as we head into league play. All right, thank y'all. Appreciate you. Thank y'all for being here.
Really just bounce back and trust my stuff. I mean, I can't let the past affect what I'm doing now. Kind of just flush it and move on. Really just don't let the run score. I mean, simple as that. You just got to pound the zone, and I didn't do that at first, but I had to hone it in, and then ended up figuring it out, and then it was working well for me. It's a good feeling whenever the coaches think that of you. And I mean, I just have to go out there and trust my stuff. I mean, I feel like I have really good stuff, and then they do too. And then I just have to go out there and trust it. I think we're, as a team, we're very confident. I mean, we got a bunch of energy. I mean, everything's clicking right now, and then anything could happen in conference play. So, I mean, it's good that we're getting rolling right now. And then because anything can happen in conference play, it is like a new season. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.